Today I'm going to show you the absolute fastest way to get weapon schematics in Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Today's video is sponsored by SecretLab. We all strive for the best possible gaming experience, but the importance of a good quality chair is often underestimated. SecretLab produces some of the most comfortable and high quality gaming chairs you can get. So upgrade your commander chair today and fly in style and comfort. Follow the link in the video description to their store, type in your height, your weight, and it will tell you which chairs fit you for the best possible seating experience. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Today we're going to talk about weapon schematics. I did do a video on this some months back, but since then the method has been refined and I think I come up with a very clever way to speed this up significantly. So let me show you what you need to do. First of all, go to a Anarchy system, or actually any system will do, but I had some better luck in Anarchy systems. And head into the mission board here, and you're going to be looking for some procurement missions. More specifically, you're looking for missions that says get something from the hidden cache. The important thing here is that the goods you're looking for, in this case it's asking me to find Hush, but the important thing is that this is not weapon schematics. So anything else but weapon schematics, and it must be from a hidden cache. You can see this is an illegal mission, but again we are going to be running it out of an Anarchy system, so it's okay. As we're heading out towards the system, I just want to talk about the equipment you're going to need. You're going to need a Maverick suit, as we are going to be cutting open some doors in a second. And if you want to make your life a little easier, fitting a missile launcher, dumbfire missile launcher on your ship might also be a good idea, but that is optional. If you're not fitting dumbfire missiles, then do bring some weapons, as we are going to be encountering some pirates that we have to deal with. You're also going to need a detailed surface scanner so we can find the hidden cache on the surface. Once we arrive at the mission planet or moon, we're just very quickly going to map the planet with our detailed surface scanner. Once scanned, you should see an irregular marker show up here as the mission location, and that is where we're going. Now you might think that you could just find the irregular markers without the mission, and you're absolutely right, you can, but it's important that you use the one that is attached to a mission, which you will see in a second why. Once you arrive at the irregular marker, check the area for would-be pirates. In this case there is none, so we can just go ahead and land, but if there are pirates around, deal with them however you see fit. You can shoot them down with some missiles, you can shoot them on foot, you can shoot them in your SRV, you can drive them over. Just dispose of the pirates however you like. Once you're out on foot, I do recommend that you go ahead and dismiss your ship, as we can have pirates gonna be spawning in later and we don't want them to shoot our ship. At these irregular markers, you will see a number of these containers. That can be either 2, or in this case there are 3 of them. Cut open one of the containers, just one will do for now. Overcharge the door, and we have access to the inside of the container. Now, in these containers, you will find these boxes, and in these boxes you will find some materials. Amongst these materials, you can find weapon schematics. Now, we can also find a lot of other things, and important here is, do not pick up anything else of the weapon schematics to start with. You can see here we didn't get any weapon schematics, so now what we're going to do is we're going to lock ourselves inside the container. We're going to exit out to main menu, we're going to jump back in again. Oh, there we go. And once you get it back inside, you will see that you will spawn inside the container. It's going to take like a second after you log in, but now we are back in the container, and we can check this container again. See if there's any weapon schematics this time. There we go. There's our first weapon schematic. Let's pick that one up. A little unlucky, we only got one, but we can just rinse and repeat. Now we're locked inside the container. The door is now locked. I'll show you. As you can see here, the door is locked. There's no keypad on the inside, so we do not actually have access to get out of the container right now. But this is also why I wanted you to dismiss your ship, because if pirates do spawn, then we don't want them to be shooting your ship. We just want to make sure our ship is safe, it's gone, and they can't shoot us in here either. So right now we are safe to just relog over and over and over again and just collect all those lovely weapon schematics. But of course the question is then, how do we get out of the container? Well, let me show you. So we can imagine that I've been farming this and I've picked up a ton of these weapon schematics. See, I just picked up 4 right now. I can carry up to 30 because of upgrades to my suit. So pick up 29, or 1 less than you can carry in your suit, because you're gonna need 1 for that mission material as well. So we can imagine I picked up the 29 that we need. And then I'm gonna remember my mission, and I said I had to go and I needed to pick up Hush, right? Yes, so you can see my mission said pick up Hush. Okay, so once I'm done, I have 1 spot left. I'm gonna fight some Hush. I'm gonna pick that up, and that's gonna update my mission status. This means that now, if you go in here, we can see that the mission now is to return the Hush back to the station where we started. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna relog 1 more time. And once we relog again, what you will see is that now the containers do not spawn because the mission is completed, and therefore this irregular marker is not needed anymore. The containers won't spawn, and you are free to just recall your ship and go back. And this is why you're gonna need to use a mission to spawn these irregular markers, and not just the random irregular markers you find on the stage on a planet. Because if you use a random one, you have to find another way out of the container, and there's only 2 ways out of a non-mission container, of an irregular marker container that's not spawned by a mission. That is either to wait for it to despawn naturally. That's going to happen after a few hours, so you can go do something else, come back, it will have respawned. Or you can log into Horizon, that will send you up into space in your ship, and then you can log back into Odyssey, and you will still be in your ship, and you should be outside the container. So there are other ways around it, but I found this to be the most reliable. It's the easiest way to find the regular markers, as you'll get a mission pointer to it, and you can easily despawn it as soon as your inventory is full. So that means now I'm free to just recall my ship, wait for it to land, and then I can go back. And if I needed more weapon schematics that I could carry in this first run, I could go back to the station, pick up another mission similar to this one, go out to a new location, just rinse and repeat over and over again. So as we're making our way back to the ship here, I just want to say I have plans for a ton of more farming, upgrading guides, stuff like this. So if you want to make your life in Elite Dangerous a lot easier, then you should definitely stay tuned to the channel by subscribing. It is right below the video. If you found this video useful, I would also really appreciate if you would give it a like. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.